Welcome everybody. Make sure to turn off the lights, and I'll tell you 10 creepypastas that'll scare you. Number 10, 1999. Simply known as 1999, this story is one of the most realistic of Chilean unborn legends on the internet. The tale follows the journey of a Canadian blogger named Elias who tracks down the meeting of Mysteries of TV channel that he watched in the year 1999. He remembered it being extremely sketchy. In hindsight, he realized that it was most like run by a local product. As he continued investigation, he learned that a man running the channel was attempting to lure children into his house for sacrifice's purpose. To top of it, Eli also realized that the crazy man was torturing and killing children while wearing a bear costume and calling himself Mr. Bear. There were only couples of shows that aired on the Mystery Channel. Most likely, it was only optional for 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. The first was called Bobby and the featured characters that were live action. Heads on top of the table were obviously low budget. The show starred a hand named Bobby that would find itself in a difficult situation every episode. However, the episode gets progressively weirder. In fact, during an episode entitled Playing with Scissors, Bobby's appeared to be holding a pair of scissors while another smaller hand was jerking violently in the background, as if he was being forcefully held in the air. Bobby then proceeds to rapidly stab the smaller hand with the scissors, while a muffled children's scream could be heard. The scissors eventually got the bone and made a horrific screeching sound. That was the last time Elliot ever watched an episode of Bobby or Boo. Next up, then scheduled Mr. Bear Cellar, which featured a mentally unstable man dressed up as Mr. Bear. What actually went on during Mr. Bear's episode are too great to describe, so you have to read the rest yourself. Eventually, police investigate and shut down TV for good. Candle Cove. This is a show from the 70s in which it was a very nice show, nothing harmful, but always give people the creeps. And so one day on one episode, Candle Cove showed a bunch of puppets, and one that was so disturbing called the Skin Taker scared most of the children. The Skin Taker will mostly take skins from people, but this time this was a very odd Skin Taker. Episode 12 of season 1 of Candle Cove was removed, and no one ever knew what really happened. But the legend says that on season 1, episode 12, it starts off really normal, but then screaming starts appearing. As a kid cries in the corner, a bunch of puppets are screaming randomly. As the screen gets more redder and redder, the Skin Taker shows up. My favorite, the Raid. In 2003, in northeast United States, there was an incident involving a strange human-like creature with attached a lot of it. A lieutenant from a local media after the story instantly broke most online written documents were mysteries destroyed. All through accounts, we're getting signs of a creature continuing to become even more popular. I'll give you a short summary. The Rake, as you see, is a creature that haunts people and kills them. There's only been one witness who's seen the Rake, but the Rake told the witness that she will see him another time. And the Rake did. She did actually admit it while talking to him. But the one thing that she doesn't want to talk about is what he said, because what he said has the truth. Oh snap. Alright, sorry about that, guys. This is standing. Let's go down. Go back. Alright, so this is not really scary, it's really weird. Where the Bad Kids Go was a show a creepypasta describes a photographer who decides to find out more about an old children's show in which he watched as a children in wartime, which is World War II. As he was watching the show, he always got curious because at the end of every episode where the Bad Kids Go, it always shows a door and where screaming things come out. Screaming kids. So one day, the photographer actually went to the place where it was shot. As he went inside, he found the old rusted door in which he remembered and go inside. As he went inside, he saw the microphone, and there were still kids in there. One told them, one was about 93 years old, about to die. and told them, "This is where the bad kids go. You don't want to be in here." Screaming out loud, a rustle of noise starts coming through. Ah, the angel statue. One day, the story begins with a couple who decided who wanted to go out for their kids at night, so they called up a usual babysitter to take care of the kids. When the babysitter arrived, the children were already asleep, so she decided that she would pass the time by watching some TV. However, the only TV in the house that had cable was sitting inside the parents' bedroom, so she called them to see if it was cool with them. The parents agreed, but then the babysitter asked if she could cover up the angel statue, which is a statue in her room, as it made her feel nervous. Upon hearing this, his father got really scared and instructed her to immediately get the kids out of the house and call the police because they didn't own their own angel statue. When the police arrived, the babysitting children were found lifeless in a pool of blood, and the statue had disappeared. Ah, the griefer. The Griefer is a horrifying internet unborn legend which was first posted in 2009. It was about a video clip, and unfortunately it was so disturbing that it was taken down. The video clip showed, the Griefer is actually fake, as the person who posted this actually took clips from a movie, but people still think it's real because at the end of the Griefer it says, the child who's been taken and killed has not been killed. It's still alive and adopted. No one knows why. That's not just here we go. Normal porn for normal people. Now you may think, oh, like the title's gonna be weird. Let me tell you something. This is a weird site. So one day a guy got this message saying like you want $1,000. As he clicked the link, it take him to a website called Normal Porn for Normal People. He saw that it was just barely new porn site. But what he didn't know was that it wasn't an ordinary one. As he goes down the videos, he sees a woman with a bag over her face. As a guy straps her down to a chair, the woman is screaming for help, asking to let her go. But the guy didn't want to. And as the doctor come out, you can hear scratching sounds and him screaming out, cut the camera off, but the camera was inside. They didn't know that a random chimpanzee came in the room, attacking the woman inside the chair, biting her flesh off and blood. The camera soon switches off to another part. And this one shows a randomly strange ape running across the screen. As it gets more closer to the camera, his eyes get redder and redder. It stares into your soul. What people don't know was that this was not an ordinary one. You see, the police actually found out, because it was for the good of mankind, they found out that they didn't know which one it was. So what they did, they took down the porn site and everything it had in it. They do not really know where it was shot at. But they still describe the people who've seen the videos, seeing that a red, hairy, lifeless creature in their dream tells them that it will return. It will make a strike. Well, those are some creepypastas that you might want to read for yourself. Now, I know if you don't like creepypastas, it's fine. I don't like them either. We hope that you enjoy this. Goodbye.